Welcome to our Tech Help video, where we'll be taking a look at the newest version of the IntelliLink system, which is found in most new Buick and GMC products. We will be covering all the features of the IntelliLink system, and feel free to skip around to the parts that are of particular interest to you. Throughout the video, we will be bouncing between several different Buick and GMC models, but it is the same system for all but the oldest models. Let's go ahead and get started. The IntelliLink system is fast and responsive, and is overall one of the best systems on the market. Part of that being because it is easy to use and intuitive. Lining the top are frequently used apps like navigation and text messaging. These will stay at the top regardless of where you are in the system, so it's quite easy to bounce between the apps. Below the screen you have shortcut physical buttons for the radio, media, and tone. On the far right you have a handy back and home button. And to avoid fingerprints, you can use this knob to scroll and select without using the touchscreen. The screen itself is very responsive and it scrolls almost like a smartphone. Now let's check out the audio. I currently have Bluetooth set up and can play, pause, and skip tracks straight from the screen. When you go into the menu, you'll find several things like tone settings. You can adjust the bass, mid, and treble, as well as the distribution of sound throughout the cabin speakers. By clicking this, you can choose other non-radio sources. Radio presets go across the bottom, and you can scroll over to reveal more. Next, we'll take a look at the phone. When you first enter, you'll be greeted by a list of your synced contacts. The scrolling is smooth and fast. This menu at the bottom allows you to jump between voice commands, contacts, and your keypad. From the keypad, you can manually dial numbers and just push the arrow in the corner to go to other phone commands. Here is a list of your paired phones. Let's also take a look at the text message support, which gets its own app. You can turn alerts on or off, as well as manage the pre-made messages. The inbox shows all of your most recent messages. They pop up as you receive them. Just tap on the button in the corner to listen.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this detailed review on the all-new 2017 GMC Acadia Denali. Please like and subscribe for more car reviews, news and comparisons.
You can call back or reply with another text. There is a big list of GMC's predefined messages, or you can make your own. This only works if you aren't driving, but you can type anything you desire when in park. The IntelliLink system is one of the first systems to adopt Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That is what this projection app is for. Since I only have an Android device, I'll quickly demo the Android Auto system. To be able to run the Android Auto software, your phone must be running Android OS version 5.0 Lollipop or higher. You can check this in your phone's system settings. You should also go ahead and download the free Android Auto app from the Google Play Store. Once downloaded, you must connect your compatible Android smartphone through the USB port in your vehicle. When you first plug in the smartphone, it will bring up this menu explaining how to use Android Auto. The first thing you'll see is this menu, which is a mimic of the Google Now cards on your phone. It nicely integrates in useful items like time to home, the weather in your current area, as well as other destinations you might be traveling to. By hitting the map emblem in the corner, it will automatically launch Google Maps, which includes turn-by-turn navigation. Scrolling through the map is easier than most cars' integrated navigation, and you can still do things like pinch to zoom. Everything runs very smoothly, but it's important to remember that your phone does the processing, not the car. So if you have a slower phone, this might not work as well. You can type in a new address or destination into the Google bar in the corner. The keyboard layout is even the same as in your phone. The turn-by-turn navigation nicely integrates both the map and a turn list.
Head northwest toward South Eagle Creek Drive.
You can cancel anytime by pressing the list. Pressing the mic anywhere in the system, or pressing the voice button on the steering wheel triggers Google Voice controls.
Navigate to 3100 Hemingway Lane, Lexington, Kentucky.
Alright, 3100 Hemingway Lane, Lexington. Let's go.
As you can see, this works very quickly and doesn't require you wade through menus or separate parts of the address. The phone emblem will take you to your synced phone information, starting with call history. You can easily scroll through your contacts just by swiping up or down. Pressing menu allows you to see other phone options, such as manually dialing a number. You also have an audio section. You can choose several different audio sources, such as Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Slacker, or Spotify. You can play, pause, and skip tracks straight from this familiar interface. Click on this button to leave Android Auto and return to IntelliLink. Now that we have deeply dived into that, let's take a look at the integrated navigation. On most vehicles, you have to option on navigation. You get this nice 3D view, and scrolling through the map is a breeze. Pinch to zoom is also included. You can enter an address in several different ways. I'm entering it manually now, and as you can see, you get a big nice keyboard. POIs are another way you can enter a destination. You pick the category, and a list of available locations near you appears. For gas stations, it even shows the current price per gallon. And if you click on it, you'll get the address, website, and phone number. Clicking Go begins
The
guidance to
route
the location.
calculation is complete. Please proceed to the nearest road.
The menu button in the corner will bring up lots of navigation options. You can cancel or resume destinations, or even adjust the voice volume.
Sample. Sample.
In the traffic settings, you can show nearby accidents and set preferences for the guidance. Obviously, in map view, you can pick between the different views. Right now, we have the 3D mode selected. You can also select which points of interest you want to appear on the map. Weather is another nice feature of the IntelliLink system. It starts out with a 5-day forecast of your area, and you can also pick between hourly forecast or forecast along your route. You can also search a specific area, or just view the live weather map. The menu gives you access to turn on or off weather advisories and notifications. As I'm sure you know by now, OnStar services come on every new General Motors vehicle. There are lots of features
OnStar
included,
ready.
but what most people are interested in is the 4G hotspot. Wi-Fi settings allows you to set the password to sign into the system. You get 3 months or 3 gigabytes as a free trial. As far as OnStar services, you get the basic plan free for 5 years on new GM products. This gives you remote access to the vehicle via a smartphone app, car diagnostics, and maintenance reminders. You also get a 3-month trial of the highest end plan called Guidance. It has many things including automatic crash response, roadside assistance, stolen vehicle slowdown, OnStar navigation, and several others. You also have traffic information available as well. Finally, we'll go into the settings. A lot of 2017 Buick and GMC models will have a rear seat reminder, and you can turn that on or off from here. Another neat thing is a valet mode, which locks other people out of the system without the PIN number. Teen Driver is another nice feature added. With this, you can set restrictions on how a teen should drive, and you'll get a report card on how they drove with the number of times they sped, or safety systems had to step in. In audio settings, there are several things you can do, like set the max volume at startup, so you don't startle yourself. In Bluetooth, you can pair or delete devices, and you can also change the ringtone if you'd like. In voice, you can basically change the voice controls to act differently based on how confident you feel with the system. You can turn the screen off or calibrate the touch display. Here's a list of the Wi-Fi networks you can connect to. Well, that's pretty much it for the IntelliLink system found in Buick and GMC models. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our full review videos to learn about entire Buick and GMC vehicles.